Let's go to the forecast now. We actually see this front moving in. Cool to see, but it's not going to be cool to feel.
Yeah, if you're outside in the next hour or so, Colin, you're going to probably feel that wind shift. It's been southwest and howling all day. You've probably seen leaves blowing all over the place, but it's going to shift to the northwest, and you're going to feel that cold air. And this is a little taste of Arctic air. Look at the cold air coming over the Great Lakes. That's a lot of snow in the Midwest and the Ohio Valley. That's on the way tonight. Look at the lows tonight. Down in the low 20s in the mountains. We'll be in the upper 30s. And again, can't rule out a few sprinkles. These are the highs tomorrow. I know the color looks the same because it doesn't move much. In fact, the high temperature tomorrow in the mountains never get out of the freezing. So we've got 2 days of freezing temperatures there. If we get in the mid 40s tomorrow, we'll be lucky. I think it's going to be one of those weird days where the high is going to be whatever the temperature is at midnight tonight. You see the northwest wind, so that means a wind chill factor is in there. We showed you the winter weather advisory for snow and blowing snow. The Smokies, boy, nobody really lives over there at Mount LeConte. There's a lodge up there, but that's a spot that could pick up a foot of snow by the time we get to Tuesday. You see the snow showers moving into the mountains. They'll be scattered about. Again, the valleys, you're probably looking at a trace to an inch or two. It's the higher elevations as that second surge moves in. But the cold is the story. I mean, Tuesday morning, this is a hard freeze. There's nothing you can really do for your plants in this situation because this isn't a light freeze or frost. This is about 8 to 10 hours of freezing temperatures. So unless you can bring your plants inside, there's not a whole lot you can do. This is an end to the growing season. The worst conditions will be right there on the Tennessee line, but a few of the ridge tops. And again, think above 3,500 feet. That's where we'll see the highest snow. The valleys will see snow, but it won't accumulate much. There's the bullseye right there in the Smoky Mountains, but also notice like Roan Mountain, Mount Mitchell, Beech and Sugar Mountain, Mount Rogers up there in the Grayson Highlands, Southwest Virginia. Those typical spots that get good snow when we get a cold front. So the impacts for everybody though, high winds, so brutal wind chills tomorrow and Tuesday. That includes Charlotte. Your car, low pressure light's going to come on when we see these dramatic changes. So if you see that, be prepared. Also, could get a dead battery if it's not in good shape. Grab the winter gear tonight. You'll need it the next couple of days. And disconnect the garden hose. And you don't have to wrap the pipes, but just disconnect it so the water doesn't freeze back towards the spigot. And also make sure your heating sources are ready. If you haven't turned your heat on yet, you likely will. And if you don't do it tonight, you'll definitely do it tomorrow because we got freeze warnings up for the entire region. So make sure those filters are changed and the carbon monoxide and smoke detectors are in good working order. Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. You want some good news? It's cold to start the week, but by the end of the week, we're back in the 70s. And by this time next week, Colin, 75 degrees again. So it is a quick turnaround to more warm temperatures.